Hello and welcome to round 2 of China with my team, career mode of Rich Energy F1. I start on pole position in this race. My team out I believe is 13th.
It's time again then for Formula One in Shanghai. Northwest of this thriving city of over 24 million people is a circuit that first featured in the championship calendar back in 2004. And of course played host to Formula One's 1000th World Championship event in 2019. We start a lap here at Shanghai with the long difficult right-handers of turns 1 and 2, the first of 16 corners that make up this 3.3 mile circuit. The incredibly long back straight provides the best passing opportunity of the lap, with speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour before the braking zone of turn 14. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Mercedes. There've been some tweaks to the power unit regulations, of course, and I have to say it doesn't seem, so far at least, that they've been able to keep up.
There are a few downcast looks within the team this weekend. I think they've been hit fairly hard by the new regs. But this is only the first step down a long road of development, and even if they don't maximise their points today, there are plenty more up for grabs this season.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Lee lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel and Norris, Ricciardo, Bottas, Sainz and Sergio Perez, Gasly, Ocon, Nico Rosberg and Stroll, Raikkonen, Russell, Yuki Tsunoda and Antonio Giovinazzi, Mick Schumacher, Latifi, Alesi and Nikita Mazepin. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Right, let's lower this down to there. Let's increase that by at least a lap. Right, let's do the formation lap. And yeah. Well, it's sad news.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
Yeah, it's sad news in Formula One. 79 years of age, Sir Frank Williams sadly passed away. Good life. He founded his team in 1966. And Williams F1 was entered 3 years later in 1969.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
Yeah, Williams as a whole team was pretty good until their demise in 1998 when they failed to win a championship. They bounced back in the 2000 era with BMW power units, and then 2012, well, from 2006 onwards, they were a backfill team. 2012, as we all know, Pastor Maldonado managed to win the race at Spain, giving Williams their only victory within the last decade. But I don't know what's going to happen. We know the team was brought out by investors anyway, but we don't know if they're going to keep the name Williams after next season or so. But yeah, sad. It's not the greatest thing to hear of.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
let's get the race underway. Fewer updates,
Copy that.
and Leclerc gets the right jump on me. I've gone wide on that corner, but I'm going to tuck in. There we go. Oh, I hit him a little bit. I don't know if I've got damage on the floors or anything like that. Let's have a look. No damage apparently, that's good. But I think Leclerc might have just lost a little bit of front wing. Yeah, that was a bit of an aggressive move, but has to be done. Yeah, a reason I got China as the second race is because if you didn't watch the two videos ago, so Friday's video, yeah, you wouldn't have understood that I did take Monaco out the calendar and I put China in. But I might have to do a I am looking into doing other content with Formula 1 again. Like I say, I want to do last question mark challenge. I want to do a lap down on Zero AI and see if I can win the race. But they will be coming sometime this week, I believe. So yeah, just keep an eye out for them special videos. So yeah, I don't even know what to talk about really. Like I said, I talk about Sir Frank Williams because it's trending at the moment from the last 6 hours. Thoughts are not good to his family, you know, it's devastating when you lose somebody. And somebody like Sir Frank Williams, who was an independent Formula 1 man, well, green name, you know, or under an engine name like Mercedes and Ferrari are. You know, he was independent like Red Bull was, and Peter Sauber with the Sauber team. And yeah, like I say, it's devastating to lose an icon of the sport. So yeah, I don't really want to, you know, it's sad, yeah, but you know, I don't want this episode just talk about that. In all fairness, because you know, just sad. But it's Monday. This video is coming up on Monday, so basically this video will be out tomorrow. As everybody knows, I do the videos the day before. And yeah. But on a brighter note, I have started a new football managing game. It's Football Tactics and Glory, I believe it's called. It's an RPG. I'll say it's an RPG.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
I'll say it's an RPG-ish game. You got to do turn-based moves. You can customise your footballers or soccer players if you're American. You can rename them. I found out you can renumber them. So yeah, it's really good. I did an hour and 10 minutes on the episode, and it was 2 videos because I recorded over an hour's worth of gameplay. But I highlighted a couple of leagues that were crucial for people to play, and I went down the other leagues that were on the game. And yeah, I'm actually enjoying playing this game, and if people want to buy it, it is £10.50 on store. That's British pounds. And yeah, because it's Black Friday week, ain't it? Because Black Friday used to be a Friday, and now they've put it over a week where you can have a week of discounts. So if you're interested in playing this game, check it out on my channel.
With tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Like I was saying, check it out on my channel, and if you like it, you know, invest in it. And if you're not too sure about it and you just want to see more gameplay, then my videos will be there throughout. And I know the game's a couple of years old, but I've brought it because I wanted a management game, and I did a little bit of YouTube on it, just 2 episodes, and I thought, do you know what, it ain't too bad. And like I say, it's on sale at the moment, so it's even a better thing for me. It's a discount. I don't look for discounts, but if I'm unsure about a game, I will either wait till it drops dramatically, or I can get it on sale, which I have done. Store can be quite pricey. I know Formula 1, last year's game is still quite expensive at the moment, and I don't understand why Store is still so expensive for games when I can buy the disc for next to nothing from Game or CEX or Cash Converters, Cash Generator, you know, second-hand shops like that. So yeah, Store needs to Sony really needs to look into the store policy of what they're doing. I know they want to make profits, but you make profits as soon as the game's released in the first 3 months, 4 months. Christmas time, you know, it's literally, like I say, it's what, the first is on Wednesday, and so we've got like 27, 28 days before Christmas, and Sony Store needs to be really looking into bargains, because people can't really afford to buy brand new games at the moment with the current climate and issues.
We're going to box this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
And issues of, you know, many people have lost their jobs due to the pandemic, and they've got kids, and of course the kids want the high-end stuff, and they want the you know, the best of the best, and it can't happen sometimes. It's just one of them things. It's life, eh? But Sony need to look into making things a bit more affordable on store if people are buying it digital downloaded. I've only got 2 discs on my console now, which is the Ghostbusters 4-player multiplayer game and GTA 5, and the rest are all being digitally downloaded. So I sold all my discs because discs is obsolete for me, and I'm hoping to get a digital PlayStation 5 when I can get one. Not many people are selling PS5s at the moment, because you know, people are just waiting for Christmas to come, and boom, PS5s will be sold again. So hopefully before January I can get a PS5. If not, it'll be January afterwards. It's frustrating because I want the next gen of consoles. I want to test out this new FIFA Hypermotion, and there's other stuff as well. I was supposed to have that lap. Do you know what? I'll do one more lap. I ain't gonna grumble. I'm doing one more lap. My mate Blazing Dragon saw me do one of these races, and I think I was doing a recording for it, and I literally went near enough the whole Grand Prix.
Nico has come into the pits. He's in the pit lane now.
Yeah, I literally did the whole Grand Prix up to the last lap. Well, the last but one lap, sorry, pardon me. And yeah, I pitted in with 80% tyre wear, puncture territory, and I was still quick. I had the acceleration, I had the grip, I don't have too much oversteer
Check your
and
MFD
understeer.
for a new strategy option.
Oh, safety car's out.
Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
This is not good. I don't know why the safety car is out, but this is now just I think this has hindered my race. I had to physically stop on circuit then. Yeah, like I was saying, so yeah, Blazing Dragon watched me do that race with share play, and I showed him that you can go as far as you can on tyres, as long as you're able to look after them tyres. I've just found a loophole in this. Look at that. Bomb down the back straight. Right, I'm now going to pick this lap.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Right. Oh, I'll speed it down now then. This is just giving me a free pit stop. I know I'm about 30 seconds ahead of everybody else, so everyone else is doing a cruising speed. I literally just sort of cheated the back straight. I had enough time to just run me down the back straight. This is really giving me a free pit stop, so I really don't mind too much.
Complete, go now.
Yes, free pit stop, love it.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
I would have pitted again for soft tyres and done that, but I think
We're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety car.
Raikkonen, Latifi and Tsunoda, and I think that was Schumacher as well. I think they might get points under the safety car because everyone's doing the same speed. So yeah, this is actually pretty good for the lower teams if they can get out the pit lane. I think they are. Oh yes, I think they have. I believe that might be them just there on the mini-map. But however, this is now going to hinder their race because everyone's going to be bunching up. And it's going to be an amazing race. But I don't understand why the safety car is out. There's nobody been retired. I don't understand why the safety car is out. I haven't looked at the replay cameras. I never bother looking at the replay cameras because it don't involve me. But yeah, we had snow over the weekend. Like I say, Saturday we had snow, and we've still got snow on the trees. It's not been warm enough for it to defrost and melt. So yeah, it's interesting. Safety car's got to come in this lap. Surely the safety car's got to come in this lap. I don't understand why he's out. I just don't understand it. And with the cold weather as well, I do know that I am coming down with a cold. I've got the start of a sore throat coming. Still winter weather. But yeah, I think everyone's going to be coming down with the cold or flu. And then people are going to call it COVID, and I'm like, nah, don't talk soft. A common cold you can still catch. The common flu you can still catch. The pandemic cases in England have slowly started rising because they've not vaccinated the kids under 16. And of course people are now calling for the government to start vaccinating the under 16s. So COVID then can't keep spreading. Because when I was at secondary school, I had the TB jab. If you don't know what TB is, it's tuberculosis. It's spread through badgers and other woodland creatures to some degree. So yeah, I had to have the TB jab. And it should be mandatory that people have the COVID
Safety
jab.
car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. You will be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety car has reached the pit lane.
Yeah. I called it. The safety car was in this lap. I did call it. I wonder. Can I know what I want to do. See, he's following the racing line. Come on. I want a dot. Right. See you later. I went a bit wide, but I dotted. I caught
Green
Verstappen
flag.
napping.
We're leading our teammate by 3.2 seconds.
Oh, that was amazing. That was superb. I actually dotted before Verstappen could even know what was going on. That was superb. The racing line was where the safety car was going, and I decided to go to the other side of the safety car. Oh, that was amazing. That's smart playing. So if anybody's doing a career mode and they get the safety car and you're in first place, just follow the safety car to the racing, you know, where the line starts for you to dot. And I'll tell you what, you can get the jump on all the drivers. It's amazing. Tyres, how are they looking? Warm. Went a bit wide to look at that. Right. Teammate status.
Gap to teammate behind is 3.9 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 9th. The time last lap was a 2:22.9.
Oh, pardon me again. I do apologise. Yeah, so my teammate is doing better than a Lacey was doing last season. Oh gosh. That's terrible. Every time I do a recording at some point I always have to belch. I don't like belching. But it happens. Right, 4 laps to go. Well, this saved enough fuel for the safety car, but I am a little bit too quick for this circuit with this setup.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Well, we've got more fuel than we need, and I can't burn the fuel because I can't go any higher. I hope in next year's game they give us rich mix back, instead of saying standard or lean. We want the fuel to burn a lot quicker. I'm wondering if we can pick our own cast of people for next year's game. You know, like the people who sit on the wall, Chris, Jeff, or you know, all the backroom staff. Because that'd be kind of cool if you could pick all them. And pick your pit crew as well. Do a motorsport management style pit crew where you can take certain personnel out because they're tired, or you know, they've got a bit of an injury because you roll into them and you crash your tyre into them, or you know, you hit the front jack and the front jack goes flying. You know, like you can do in real life. That would be kind of cool if Cody's and EA could do that. Or give us some realistic sponsors.
A new strategy is available on the MFD. Understood, copy that.
Right. But yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I'd like to see. Or have title sponsors or sponsors that have been on Formula 1, and yet you can just have them back on the car, like Canon. Like I say, there's HSBC. I'm trying to think of the non-cigarette brands. 7-Up, Virgin Media, which was on Braun GP. The football logo of Chelsea, that was on the Sabre car. I think it was the QPR or Reading logo that was on the Caterham of 2012, I believe. Or 2010. I know it was either 2010 or 2012 they had the football on, and I was Sabre had it in 2010, but I thought Caterham may have had it in 2011 or 2012. Other sponsorships that could be on there would be oh gosh, trying to think.
The car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
MasterCard, because it was going to be the Lola MasterCard brand. MasterCard would also sponsor Jordan in 1998. I'm trying to think what else. What other possible. We could have PlayStation on there that sponsored Prost in 1999. You could have Elf Total, which is Total's already on Red Bull. Elf used to sponsor the Williams and the Renault team. Trying to think. You know, you could have.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
You could have, say, Shell, even though they sponsor Ferrari at the moment. You could have that Marble One that sponsored McLaren. You could have that on the car. There's multiple sponsors they could let you have on this game that are realistic sponsors, and it wouldn't look out of source. But these fake sponsors are okay. But I keep going back to PC modders like Arava who can Photoshop his car through the game files on PC, and he can have, you know, all the up-to-date sponsors. Like he's got Sky on his car at the moment for his season 4, his team, and it looks amazing. And we should be able to have that on PlayStation and Xbox. I keep saying the same stuff because it is true. I'm trying to think what other sponsors have been on there. Can't have Honda apparently because Honda's black flagged. You can't have Renault because that's black flagged, so you can't put the Renault name on the car or the Honda name.
The bodywork's taken a few scrapes. Try not to make it any worse.
I know you could have like Bridgestone or Goodyear or Michelin, the tyre companies that used to sponsor Formula 1. Now that'd be kind of cool to have different tyre companies instead of just having Pirelli. Now that'd be kind of cool to have. Pick your own tyre company instead of Pirelli. Now that'd be kind of cool. Pay X amount of money to have different companies, but their perks are the tyre wears less for less money, or you pay Pirelli for like the top dollar and their tyres are the best, and yet Bridgestone and Michelin could be in the middle. You know, a bit like the Renault engine, the Ferrari engine, the Honda engine and the Mercedes engine are. When you pick an engine, they could have that sort of stuff on the tyres. Now that would be kind of cool to have. What else am I thinking about? Having certain driver helmets in the game. Like you could have, say, Damon Hill's helmet or Jack Villeneuve, Rubens Barrichello, Alain Prost, like he did on 2019 with Ayrton Senna. He had Schumacher's helmets last year. If you bought the Schumacher DLC or you got the Schumacher, what you call it? Oh god, the special edition. That's what I was after.
This is your final lap of the race.
So yeah, you could have like the special editions where you could have the helmets. I was expecting to have the helmets
leading
in
our
this.
teammate by 15.9 seconds.
Yeah, I was expecting the helmets to be in this year's game, like with Schumacher's helmet, Senna's helmet, Prost's helmet, and I expected like Massa and Buttons to be in there with Rosberg and Coulthard and Massa, and I was disappointed not to see them. But maybe on next year's game, whoever they use, that they can put the helmets in. I know it's licenses, but if they've got the licenses for the face, they should have licenses for the helmets. EA have got a lot more money, and if it's true what I've been told, that FIFA is going to be rebranded to, I believe, EA Football or EA something, because EA aren't renewing the FIFA name. And EA have had FIFA for well over nearly 30 years, because you could have it on EA Sports, had it on Super Nintendo, PlayStation, you know, and I know EA also had it on other game consoles. So if EA don't renew the contract for FIFA, I wonder if the people who own PES, who renamed it, oh, what did they rename PES to now? Is that bloody mobile game and PC game that you got to use real money for?
Absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant result. Well done.
Yeah, that game that people are using, PES people could actually have the right then to PES FIFA.
It's a performance to be
And
proud of from our Chinese Grand Prix winners today.
and
Anthony
EA could
Davidson,
just
a
stick with their
resounding
company.
victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium.
Yeah, that was an actual good race win.
So let's review the updated driver standings. Lee increases their championship lead. Some amazing talents out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Kimi Raikkonen is my standout today. Nothing you could construe as showboating, just an incredibly consistent performance out on track.
Let's move on to the constructors. The owner drivers team moved to the top of the table. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who make further progress up the table. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Fascinating how Carlos Sainz and Lewis Hamilton both had to do 2 stops. And fair play by Kimi Raikkonen getting that Aston Martin up. But yeah, cannot grumble at that. Superb.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. You took the top points. You're surpassed. Do you have any... Appreciate your time.
Oh. Oh wow, got a lot of activities to do there. Do you know what? I might sat and I'll accept that team acclaim. Right, let's have a look at the activities. What we got? We got a 2-day sponsor, a 4-day sponsor. Oh, right. Remove. No. Remove. Right. Attend that one. Attend that one. And that's what I'm going to do. Right. R&D. Anything I can put here for R&D? I've got 3 grand R&D points. You know what, I'll do that one. And I'll do the reliability. Now if they fail, I've got nothing I can do. Oh, one do fail. And I've got incident funds for now. Hopefully I'll get the funds back in. But let's start. Anything here?
I know we were expecting some new developments to
anything
come
up here?
through, but some of
700.
them have failed quality
I still
control.
don't think I've got enough for it, have
We'll need
I?
to tell a team what to redevelop
Let's have a
via the
look.
R&D screen.
Oh, some more failures. I got enough for that. But I haven't got enough for that. That's, I don't actually know how much that says. Oh, 240, I think. No, I haven't got enough. Something else for but I renewed that one. Okay. Okay. I think that's all I can do. Right. I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to say thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit that bell for notifications, as I do daily uploads. And until the next one, I'll see you all later. Bye.